Good morning. Well, 4:20 in the morning. That was a cat. Like a little cat. Meow. Bless him. He wants to see his mummy. I'm sitting downstairs, waiting. Don't all shout at me. Mr. Bodybuilder who ghosted on me, he's back on the scene. So he got in his car and came down. And I'm just waiting for him to turn up. He'll be here in about 5 minutes, apparently. Oh, I know. And I'd tell you lot to stop being so bloody stupid. But I did get in touch with him. Because I'm silly like that. But he said that, all right, I'll come straight down. How nice. This is after I blocked him. Because he kept deleting me and kept ignoring me. But then I was really upset about my brother going back. So he said, all right, I'll come down then. And it's like a 6-hour drive, 7-hour drive. So he's trying. So I'm going to have a good conversation about him. No. A good conversation with him about behaviour. And how we don't ghost on people, because it's not very nice. Especially one that looks so gorgeous. Without makeup as well, look at that. It's quite amazing, even if I've got a shiny nose. Right, just thought I'd let you know though. I'm a bit tired. Yeah, I like my new haircut though, so that's good. Right, I just thought I'd tell you, so you all knew what was going on. I'll probably just hang fire and post all these together. But he says he's going to go back Sunday, and it's Saturday morning now. Very early Saturday morning. So, we shall see. I'll keep you informed. Over and out. Till next time. Good evening. Okay, just a quick update. There are children walking around upstairs and being very irritating today. A lovely weekend with Pat, my bodybuilder from Manchester.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to record a video, Cassia.
Can you please start again, Mum?
Stay there. Fuck me. No wonder I'm head case, frankly. So many issues. More than Sainsbury's. No, that's not right, is it? See, I'm on edge already. Very nice weekend. This is the chap who came down before, was all very nice before, and then stopped contacting me, so I blocked him because I got fed up with it. But then I decided that I do really like him. But I knew that I liked him anyway, but I couldn't be bothered with bloody all buggering about and being ignored, and I hate being ignored by anybody. And so I tried to... Did I? No, I didn't. Oh, and then my brother came, and I decided that I was really upset, which is probably not the right thing. But then I got thinking about things, and I thought, oh, I did actually want to speak to him. And it's not on a rebound thing or anything like that. We do get on like a house on fire. Everything's very I tell him exactly. I'm telling him off quite a lot, but I do tell off everybody, which I've discovered since. And if I don't like something, I say to him immediately. And he said that most of his other girlfriends haven't told him off about anything like that before. But if I don't like it, I tell him. Easier like that. I'd hope that somebody was like that with me. If they didn't like me doing something, I'd hope that they would tell me. So that was all good. He gets on beautifully with all the animals. Apart from he was a little bit too over the top with the kittens. And they had to tell him to calm down. I don't think he quite realises my background with animals. I don't like people trying to tell me about animals. See, but that's an issue that I've got. It's not his problem, not his fault. That was my fault for not actually saying, actually, I'm very well versed in animal husbandry and animal welfare. But that wasn't my fault. He was trying to tell me how to bring kittens up. Fuck me, I've done it so many times, I know. But that wasn't his fault. I still told him, have him. All very interesting. He got here very, very early Friday morning because he left work. And then went back Sunday. Very nice. We went for a walk in Whitstable. A very, very short walk because frankly I couldn't do any more. We just talked quite a lot and just sat playing with the animals quite a lot. Yeah, nice. I will keep you posted. But he does come from Manchester, which is an awfully long way away. But I do hope that it is all he says it is, and he will come down again. But it's such a lot of money to come down. And you see, because I'm not working or anything, it's very difficult to contribute or help towards anything like that, which I would like to do. And obviously, if I was working properly, I would be. So that's a bit difficult. But it really makes me feel safe, and he's very nice, and he's a sweetie. Anyway, I shall put some photos on afterwards so you can have a look. You can tell me what you think. And I know I've gone back on everything that I've told you about going back with somebody who's ignored you. I don't know, maybe because he says that he gets very grumpy and very moody, and I hate people that are grumpy and moody, like with a passion, because it really stuffs my head up, like majorly. So that possibly won't go down very well. And then I said that I get very I meant argumentative, but you knew that anyway, I think. But I meant I get very aggressive. And he said, "Oh well, if you hit me, I'll be walking. You don't turn physical, and then I won't put up with that." And I'm trying to explain. I've never turned physical with anybody, but the only reason it would get to that with my head is if because somebody wound me up so much, and he said that he'd walk off. Fine. But he doesn't quite understand my illness. Like at all, which isn't his fault. So he needs to know about it more, really. He said, well, we'll just work it out as we go along. It's not really like that. Don't really work like that. And then he was saying, oh, if I broke my leg, you'd have to do this. So if you need to take it easy, then we've got to take it easy, so we'll do that. So he's trying his hardest to understand and help, but it's on one level, and I need him to step the level up a bit so he can understand it on a different level, which I know he can do. He just needs to understand that my illness is a bit more in depth than he thinks it is. And he said, well, just don't say you're going to be aggressive, because if you've never hit anyone, you're not going to be aggressive. And I'm like, no, but I am. It does get to that. Nah, if you've never hit anyone, it's going to be fine. And so he's very strong-willed and I'm very strong-willed. I'm desperately trying to tell him that if he carries on being a twat, I'm going to hit him. And he said, well, if you hit me, I'm going to move. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to be with you. And I'm like, well, it would get to that if you don't listen to me. Well, that's unacceptable. It's like, oh no, you don't get what I mean. And see, I don't know if it's me putting myself across properly. Because normally, obviously, me being me wouldn't ever dare do anything like that. Dare. I wouldn't do anything. It's not in my... I wouldn't do it. And I've never done it. Even when I've been really, really ill. But if I am really, really ill and somebody pushes the wrong button, I am going to go fucking ballistic. And he needs to accept that. But he's saying if I go fucking ballistic, he's going to walk out and there's never... But I can't do anything about it. If he pushes the wrong buttons when I'm ill, I can't stop it. But he seems to think possibly that I can. So I don't know. It's so difficult how to explain to somebody that actually you're not in control. Because it makes you sound like a head case. And I'm not a head case. Not all the time. How can this face be a head case? So, it's very, very difficult. How to explain to somebody about an illness who thinks they have an idea of how it works, and actually it's not like that at all. Very difficult. It's even more difficult when you've got a dog whining to come in because he wants to see the kittens, who are both here being totally adorable. How cute's that? Right, I'll let you go.